attention to. Just because it's always been like that in your life doesn't make it truth for you anymore. You have to reevaluate things. And you have to ask yourself, does this make sense? Just because I've been doing it like that for a gabillion years, should I continue like that for another gabillion years? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. As a soul group, that's what we are. We're ready to kick things up to the next level. We learn to function from our heart chakra, from our heart center, and we know it's much more productive to focus on what you want to draw to yourself, what you want to manifest in your life, as opposed to what you want to get rid of. When you purposely draw the good or the light into your life, guess what happens to the negativity in your personal space? It dissipates into nothingness. Why? Because it's the illusion. It wasn't real. Course in Miracles tells us nothing real can be threatened and nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. Now you can argue, that negative stuff sure felt real. Well, the more real it felt, the more you focused on it, and it did what? Expanded. Seemingly exerting some sort of power in your life. Because what you focus on expands. So now do you have an understanding of how that works? Now you have a clear idea of what it is you need to be doing. So how do we correct that? What fuels your thoughts? Metaphysics 101. What fuels your thoughts? Your emotions. Your intentions. That's what fuels your thoughts. I warn you all the time, guard the portals of your mouth and what? Your mind. Because what you think about is just as powerful as what comes off that thing you call a tongue. Because remember, this is not open space. This is all energy. This is all alive. So what comes out of here and what comes out of here will manifest. You got stuff crumbling around your ears, you need to pay attention. What have you been putting out there? What have you been putting out there? It's a double-edged sword. Cuts both ways. Instead of negating, take it to the next level. Start affirming. Start claiming what you desire in your life. You already know what you don't want, so you don't need to focus on that. You already know what you don't want. You need to start working on what you do want. Start the ball rolling for change. However, change does challenge the status quo in your life. It'll drag you out of your comfort zone. I told you that last week. Some of us are comfortable in our discomfort. And we don't want to change. And that's okay. You can choose to do nothing. You're a free will being. You can maneuver through this life any way you think you need to maneuver, my brothers and sisters. You can choose to pretend rather than perform. You can choose delusion over truth. Is it that bad, honey? She came in one door, went out the other. So you're like, oh, no, I don't need to hear this. This does not apply to me. Or you can choose doubt over confidence. Choice is yours to make. But consider this. As you curse the effect of stagnation and negativity in your life, you continue to nourish the cause of that stagnation and negativity. And that cause would be little old you. I'm putting the responsibility back in your lap. You're the captain of your ship. You're the common denominator in your life. Go figure. Shakespeare is quoted as saying, the fault is not in the stars, but in ourselves. In other words, your zodiac sign or those zodiac attributes won't save you if you don't do the work.
That's right.
Remember last week I talked about change and how change makes you question deeply, and then you have to do the work of recreating your life. That's what change does for you. But change begins with choice. And oftentimes we've created our circumstances by our past choices. But we have the ability and we have the responsibility to make better choices. To make better choices for our lives without blaming folks or blaming circumstances or blaming whatever. Prayer of Atonement tells us to lift myself from where I am to where I need to be. Do you guys pay attention to the Prayer of Atonement?
Oh, yes.
It's not just a space filler. It's in there for a reason. People say, Reverend Sheila, I don't know what to pray. You have a prayer of attunement. It's a perfect prayer. To lift myself from where I am to where I need to be by releasing all feelings of fear and resentment and deceit. By releasing, not negating, two different things. Surrendering it to the universe. Because the universe knows what to do with it. All power in the universe. When you're on a quest to manifest your highest and your best, you don't need more answers, and you don't need more time to think things over to meet a better conclusion. What you need are clear intentions and a clear connection to source, which is God. That's your source and your resource. Don't get it twisted. Understand who your source and your resource is. It is God, or higher power, or creative source. I don't care what name you use. That's your source and your resource. It's up to you to stop engaging in acts that use less than your highest integrity. You have to get clear about what you want in your life without sacrificing another person, without stepping on someone else in your quest for your spiritual growth and advancement. There's no need to be hurtful, rude, demanding, aggressive, or manipulative of another person or other persons around you. It's not necessary for you to do that. Key word here is karma. Because trust me, sister always gets paid. She doesn't miss a paycheck. Okay? She always gets paid. Be mindful of what you're doing in your quest for your spiritualization. When you start transmitting the right signal on the right frequency, you'll be able to manifest what you desire into your experience. You'll have the ability to totally transform every area in your life. And all begins with the power of choice. Your life is a miracle in its uniqueness. Treasure of unexpected grace. We don't even have to work for grace. It's given to us by our Father. We don't even have to work for it. His grace is our sufficiency. That's all you need.